A.L.I lifestyle family. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to our new subscribers. I am actually making a pound cake today. I should have waited until my butter got a little bit more softer. I put it in the microwave on like 15 seconds just to get a little bit more softer. But for those who like want to make a pound cake, just wait until your 2 sticks of butter get a little bit more softer before you try to do your mixes. That's why I'm doing a lot of like getting this off of here like this, but it's still gonna come out good. I've done it before. So yeah, so welcome to the channel, guys. We'll see what we got up today. It's raining a lot here, so we'll just see what we got to do today, and then you guys come along with us and we'll just go from there. So we'll so y'all, hold on. My husband just told me that my hat was all wrong. I didn't realize it was like inside out. Alright, I done fixed it now. It was like sticking out at the top, like all the wires and stuff was sticking out at the top. But anyway, alright, so when you're making a pound cake, you got to put your eggs in 1 egg at a time. So this is a homemade recipe. So for all my homesteaders out there, here is your homemade pound cake recipe that I'm gonna give out. And I don't give out my recipes. And I'm not giving out my red velvet recipe. That stays with me. But I'll make a red velvet cake for y'all one day. But I'm not gonna give out the recipe. What, honey? What? Oh, okay. He was looking over here. I didn't know what it was. Okay, so, babe, why you keep looking over here? You're making me nervous. Okay, alright, y'all. So, I'm actually using a Hamilton Beach mixer. I also have the KitchenAid mixer, but that one's in storage. So I'm using this one today, and they're both really good. It's just the Hamilton Beach one, you have to get more on the side to get your ingredients off the side, whereas that KitchenAid is like really getting most of what's on the side. But they're both pretty good. They do the same thing. So alright, so I'm gonna finish dropping in my eggs, and then I gotta add my flour, and then we should be ready to bake. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you the consistency that you want your cake to be like. You want it to look like that. And that is just egg and sugar. That's just your egg and your sugar. And your butter. I'm going to add my whipping cream and cake flour. And then we're going to rotate those. And then after I do that, we'll add a little bit of salt and a little bit of vanilla extract. Alright, and y'all don't have to be a homesteader in order to use this recipe. I just say homesteader because almost like it's homemade, and I just, wanted to say it. But you don't have to. This is a good recipe to make for Christmas, New Year's. My husband likes his cake any time of the year. It don't have to be a holiday. So this is the first time that I'm making this cake since we moved back in here, though, after months of him begging. So He said when he starts on his diet, he's not gonna be able to get any cake, so he just gotta get it while he can. Alright, so when you're pouring in your flour, you want to make sure when you're doing your flour and when you're doing your whipping cream, you want to start with what you're going to finish with. So you always start with your flour, finish with your flour. So we're going to do 3 cups of this. So cup of flour. Ah! What happened? Oh my gosh, him and these little puppies. Like the puppies that I showed you guys, they're gonna be leaving here soon. One of them I know is gonna be leaving next week. So I'm excited, I can't wait. But one of the little ones, the boy, he has an attitude. And the girl, she's feisty too. She ain't too far from it. Alright, but you wanna start with your flour, end with your flour. So I'm gonna go flour, a little bit of whipping cream, flour, a little bit of whipped cream, and then flour. Okay. And put it on low, y'all, because you'll end up getting flour mix all over you. And besides, I gotta go get my apron on because I will get flour mix all over me. So funny thing, I ended up seeing this pan on Facebook. I think it was Facebook or TikTok, one of them, I can't remember. But they were talking about how cute it was and how it makes like the perfect cake and it makes the cake come high. I ended up ordering this little bitty pan. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's not that big at all. So I'm gonna end up having to make 2 pound cakes. So I'm just gonna do half of it in here and then I'm gonna do another half. But yeah, I thought that was so funny. But the cake does bake really good in these. I used one before and it turned out to be really good. My pan, y'all. And then I'm going to go ahead and put half of it in here. And I'm not gonna put too much because this cake ends up getting really high. Alright y'all, so I got the cake in the oven right now. It's cooking, it's smelling good. It's gonna be like another 30 minutes before it's even done because they take like an hour to cook. So even though like my oven is small or whatever, it still takes a while to cook. But anyway y'all, so my room is a mess right now and I gotta clean up this room. I got like Christmas boxes and clothes and just like jewelry and stuff that I need to put together and put up. But that's gonna be my next goal that I get done. It's nighttime right now, so I'm like cooking a cake tonight and I gotta clean up my room tonight, so that way tomorrow I don't even have to worry about it. But yeah, so it's quick story time, y'all. I wanted to tell y'all real quick. So I had my love for cooking ended up coming, gosh, like my husband and I got married when we were really young. So my love for cooking ended up having to come real quick. Like we were like 20, 21 when we got married. So we've been married 11 years now. So that tells our age. But so it had to come to me real quick to learn how to cook, which I already had been knowing how to cook because my mom had already shown us how to cook. Like she had 3 girls and it was just a part of what we needed to do. And but my love for baking, like I feel like that came really early because when I was a kid, I had the easy bake oven, and I was having my mom, my dad, my sisters, like everybody had to eat out my easy bake oven. So I always loved baking. And then but I believe I got that thumb from my aunt. My aunt, she's a really good baker. Every time I used to go to her house, she would have cake, and so would my grandmother. She had cake too. My grandmother would mostly have pound cake, but my aunt, she would have like any kind of cake, even like if it wasn't a holiday or if it was a holiday. And red velvet was like one of her favorites. Well, one of my favorites that she cooked. And so I always knew like that was gonna be a cake that I wanted the recipe to. I never got her recipe, so I ended up having to figure it out on my own. And now mine is like I knock it out the park. Like her red velvet is bomb. Like don't get me wrong, it's good, y'all, but I knock it out the park. So I haven't tasted anybody's like that I really like besides mine. And then as far as like my pound cake, my grandmother, like her pound cake is real good. And then my husband's grandmother, she does a really good pound cake. Her pound cake is one of my favorites. But my husband says that mine is better than hers, but I don't believe that. So yeah, but that's my love. I just love cooking, so, and baking most of all. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Also, another thing I wanted to share with you guys, I was sitting here thinking today that, yeah, girl, I can't believe I'm doing a YouTube channel. I really cannot. Because at first, like I said before, I never wanted to do no channel or put myself out there the way that I'm doing. And you guys are motivating me. Like, I may be motivating y'all in some ways, whether it's selling your house, going to shed the house, and you know, being able to leave your job and like just buying land and then eventually building on land and homesteading and just making things, you know, from scratch. So you know, hopefully I motivate you guys in those ways, and you guys are motivating me. So but I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad I'm enjoying it so far, and I thank you guys so much for being a part of the journey, and I hope y'all are having fun along the ride. Anyway, so I'm just gonna take this time real quick. I got to clean up this room, y'all. I gotta wrap these presents before my kids come in here. So I'm gonna pick you guys back up when this cake come out, because it's almost ready, and then I'm going to make up my bed and get these clothes put up that needs to be put up. All right, y'all, this hair getting on my nerves. So I gotta redo it again. But I want to tell y'all, I was watching a YouTube channel the other day, and this lady was on there talking about how like conquering your fear. And so I was sitting and watching her, and she was just talking about how, you know, we all need to conquer our fears, and you never know like what could be holding you back just from you being afraid to get out there and do something just because you're worried about what people say. And that was so me. Like that was me, y'all, before I even started just recording these videos, and then decided I'm gonna put it out there for whoever to see. But I've been put in a position to not give a flip about what people think, and you should be like that too. Don't let fear hold you back, because if you let fear hold you back, then you'll be going years down the road wishing that you had done it, and then by the time you do it, you're like, where did the time go? And that's how I feel. I'm like, where did the time go? Like, I should have been doing YouTube. I should have been on here like talking to you guys and showing y'all my daily life, and not caring about what people have to say, because like I said, like, y'all motivate me, I could be motivating y'all, and there's like millions of people out here who you never really know. Live the same life as you. So that you could be motivating. But all my girls out there, y'all know what this wrap did to you. I feel like I just wrapped my hair. But when we get silk presses or blowouts, like this is the easiest style to put our hair in because it stays like that for a really long time. But anyway, as I was saying though, like I conquered my fear just by putting myself out here. And I'm really glad that I watched that lady's YouTube channel when she was speaking about fear, which I already knew what fear would do to you, but like I said, I'm in a position I have no choice. I have no choice but to move like this now. So it took me a while to listen to my husband when he was talking about we need to sell our home, buy some land, and go debt free. Or build us a house, try to build us a house debt free. Or shoot, even if we don't be able to get a house debt free, shoot, majority of them bills we had gonna be gone. So it's not about material stuff. And it took me a long time to like really figure that out, but it ain't. It's not about what kind of car you drive, what kind of house you live in. Long as you happy and you taking care of yourself and your family, that's all that matters. What anybody else feel like you should have out of life, that don't matter. Because people gonna try to put they hopes and dreams on you, and they're gonna try to tell you what you need to be doing with your life. It don't matter what they say. It's what you want. So, goodness, I got hair in my mouth. All right. I think it's set back up now. Yeah. All right. Y'all, if y'all like those videos, my boys outside riding on their four-wheelers and stuff, y'all should definitely check out their shorts. They're super funny. They were planning to go outside today because it's raining a lot here, and they were gonna mud ride, but they may end up doing it tomorrow. We end up having a longer day doing schoolwork today. So all right, y'all, I'm gonna get off my soapbox and I'm gonna clean up this room. All right. All right, y'all, so this one is the first pound cake that came out. I think it turned out pretty good. It's a little darker than I wanted, but that's not bad. It's still really soft, but can't wait to taste it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one out and put the other one in. All right, y'all, so I took it out of the pan and it is so soft, y'all. It's super soft. I think this is probably the softest one that I've made. Like the darkest looking one that I made, but the softest. Like this is like if you put your finger, oh my god, it looks so good. All right. Look at that steam. Ooh, it is hot. That is a pretty cake. So I don't have my cake pan. I actually left it in storage also. So I'm actually just taking it apart from over here, and then I'm gonna put it on some foil. And I got a little cake pan over there that I ended up it's like a cake holder that I ended up getting from Walmart that it actually fits on. So I'm just gonna sit on there, and then I'm gonna start my next batch, and then we'll be done. All right, y'all, so this one is the second batch. I pulled it out a little earlier so that I made sure it didn't get a little darker, but it looks so good. Super proud of my little gourmet oven. It definitely did the job, got the job done. All right. All right, so that one had less batter in there, so it's not as high as that one. But I know next time that when I do it, to just take it out a little earlier. But y'all, That's some good cake.